Hello everyone, what is up? It's Eddie Neddy and welcome to another video on the channel, and we are going to predict the final league table for the EFL Championship. This video was actually suggested by a subscriber and also a link to this website, so massive shout out to you. Thank you, Harp, mate, for that. I'm going to have to fill in the results which have already happened though in real life because this is a little bit older. And I've only managed to record this today because I've had college, previous days. So I know this game got postponed, so I need to predict this game with Fulham v Forest. I think, you know what, I'm going for a draw. I think that's what's going to happen. Huddersfield won against Hull. Blackpool v Nottingham Forest. Forest won that game. Barnsley v Reading. I believe that was a draw, if my knowledge serves me right. Derby v Preston. Preston won that game. QPR v Fulham. Fulham won that game. Cardiff v Swansea. Swansea won that game. Bournemouth beat Bristol City. Coventry, Blackburn. I think that was a draw, 2-2. Stoke v Sheffield United. Stoke won that game. Peterborough versus Borough. Borough won that game. Luton v Millwall. I actually don't know that game, so give me a second, Bill. I'm going to quickly check. So apparently it was a draw. Birmingham v West Brom. Hey, as a Birmingham fan, even you guys didn't know, I don't know if you guys can see that scarf in the background, but I'm a Blues fan. Big victory versus West Brom. Sheffield United v QPR. Sheffield United won that game 1-0. Millwall versus Swansea. I think Swansea won that game. Peterborough v Luton. I think that ended as a draw. Preston v Blackpool. We done a watch along for that one. A big 1-0 victory for Preston. Reading beat Stoke. Nottingham v Coventry, big win for Nottingham Forest, and Middlesbrough v Fulham. It was a 1-0 Fulham win, and West Brom beat Bournemouth. And now we are finally on to now where we actually predict our game. So Sheffield United versus Bournemouth. Obviously, I think Bournemouth are going to be up for this. I think they need to win. Sheffield United looking very good at the moment. So I think it will end as a draw between Sheffield United and Bournemouth. West Brom v Stoke. I think West Brom probably need to win more than Stoke, to be honest with you. But then again, I can see... no, actually, no. I think West Brom will nick it 1-0. Fulham v Coventry, another difficult game to predict. Coventry, last time they faced, it was 4-1 to Coventry. We didn't watch along for that game. I'm going to go with a Fulham win. Blackburn v Blackpool, another tough game to predict. Blackburn not in the greatest form, but I think Blackburn need to win more than Blackpool, so I'm going to go with Blackburn. Preston v QPR, another difficult game to predict. They're not doing too well at the moment. Queen's Park Rangers, their manager is linked to the sack, so I'm going to go with a draw. Reading v Cardiff, I'm going to go with a Reading win. Borough versus Hull, another difficult game to predict, but I think Borough need to win. Nottingham Forest versus Birmingham, I think, I'm going to go for I think the game will end up like 3-0 Forest, to be honest with you. Swansea v Derby, they both need... Okay, you know what, I'm going to go for a draw. I haven't predicted an away side to win yet. That doesn't look too good for me. Peterborough United versus Bristol City. I think Peterborough United win that game. Barnsley v Millwall. I think Barnsley will win that game. Might seem a bit of a shock to you guys, but I do think that will happen. Also, if any guys can do me a favour, so please do remember drop a like and subscribe to the channel if any of you guys are new. And yeah, do comment in the chat. Honestly, I'd love to talk to some of you guys, get to know you guys' thoughts on your team's season this season. Huddersfield v Luton. Oh, it's a tough game, It's a big game. That's actually a tough one to predict. That I'm going to go with a draw. Swansea v Barnsley, I'm going to go with another draw. Luton v Forest, I'm going to go with a Luton win. Birmingham versus Coventry, I'm going to go for... I don't know. I'm going to go with a draw. It could be like 1-1 or 0-0. Sheffield United versus Reading. Oh, it's a big game, It's a big game. I think Sheffield United probably do need to win more. West Brom v Blackpool. I'm going to go with a West Brom win. Huddersfield v QPR. I'm going to go with a QPR win because I think they'll appoint a new manager then, and I think they'll be in a bit of a manager bounce. Preston versus Millwall. Another difficult game to predict. I'm going to go with a Preston win. Stoke versus Bristol City. I'm going to go with a... it's mental to think how tight the championship table is in real life. I'm going to go for a Stoke win. Hull v Cardiff. I'm going to go with a draw. Derby v Fulham. I'm going to go Fulham. Bournemouth v Borough. I'm going to go with Middlesbrough. Peterborough United versus Blackburn. I'm going to go with a draw. Coventry versus Bournemouth. I'm going to go with a Coventry win. Bristol City versus Sheffield United. I'm going to go with Sheffield United win. Fulham v Preston. I'm going to go with a Fulham win. Millwall v Hull. I'm going to go with a Millwall win. Borough versus Huddersfield. Another game to predict. I'm going to go with a Huddersfield win. Cardiff v Luton. I'm going to go with a Luton win. Blackpool v Birmingham. I'm going to go with a Blackpool win. Reading versus Swansea. I'm going to go with a Swansea win. QPR versus Derby. I'm going to go with a... Innovative game, but I think Derby, obviously, they need wins in real life to stay up. I'm going to go QPR win. Blackburn v Stoke. I'm going to go with a Blackburn win. Nottingham Forest v West Brom. Just going to predict this. Honestly, you know what? West Brom picked up a big win. Oh, I don't know, actually. I'm going to go for a draw. I think it'd be like a 0-0 or a 1-1. Barnsley v Peterborough. Now, this could be a massive game. Honestly, I feel like if Barnsley win this, Peterborough are down. If Peterborough win this, I think Barnsley are down. I'm going to go Barnsley. Preston v Blackburn. I'm a bit of a derby this, but I don't think either team are going to actually. I'm going to go with a draw. Peterborough United versus Nottingham Forest. I usually love an underdog, you know, and I think Peterborough do have a chance, but I think Nottingham Forest at the moment on form are just incredible, so I'm going to go Forest. Luton v Blackpool. You know what? I'm going to go for a Blackpool win. Derby v Bristol City. I'm going to go with a draw. Stoke v QPR. I'm going to go with a draw again. Sheffield United versus Cardiff. I'll go with a 1-0 Sheffield United. Huddersfield v Barnsley. I'm going to go another Yorkshire Derby, so I'm going to go with a draw. Swansea v Borough. I'm going to go with a Borough win. Hull v Reading. I'm going to go with a Hull win. Bournemouth v Fulham. I'm going to go with a... You know what? Bournemouth win. West Brom versus Coventry. Another Midlands derby. Coventry. Birmingham v Millwall. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to go with a draw. Barnsley v Blackpool. Swansea v Bournemouth. Bournemouth. Borough v Cardiff. I'm going to go Borough. Blackburn versus Bournemouth. I'm going to go with Bournemouth. QPR v Sheffield United. I'm going to go with a draw. Bristol City v Hull. I'm going to go Bristol City. Borough versus Stoke. I'm going to go with Borough. Forest v Swansea. You know what? I'm going to go Swansea. Fulham versus... That might... Honestly, I know somebody's going to have a go at me for that one, but I'm going to go with Swansea. Fulham v Luton. I'm going to go with a draw. Coventry versus Huddersfield. I'm going to go with a Coventry win. Millwall v Peterborough. I'm going to go with a draw. Barnsley v Preston. I'm going to go with a Barnsley win. Blackpool versus Derby. I'm going to go with a Derby win. Cardiff v Birmingham. You know what? I'm going to go with a Birmingham win. Reading versus West Brom. I'm going to go with a West Brom win. Bournemouth v Nottingham Forest. I'm going to go with a Bournemouth win. Huddersfield v Bristol City. I'm going to go with a draw. Sheffield United v Fulham. I'm going to go with Fulham. Derby versus Cardiff. I'm going to go with Derby. Birmingham versus Blackburn. I'm going to go with a Birmingham. West Brom versus Barnsley. I'm going to go with a draw. Swansea v Cardiff. I'm going to go... No, Swansea v QPR, sorry. I'm going to go with Swansea. Hull v Nottingham Forest. I'm going to go with Forest. Stoke v Coventry. I'm going to go with Stoke. Bournemouth v Millwall. I'm going with Bournemouth. Peterborough v Blackpool. I'm going to go with Blackpool. Preston v Borough. I'm going to go with Preston. And Luton v Reading. I'm going to go with Luton. And my final league table. Here we go, people. I have finally done it. Fulham first, Bournemouth second, Middlesbrough third, Luton fourth, Nottingham Forest fifth, Sheffield United sixth, Huddersfield 7th, Blackburn 8th, West Brom 9th, QPR 10th, Coventry 11th, Swansea 12th, Blackpool 13th, Millwall 14th, Preston 15th, Stoke 16th, Birmingham 17th, Bristol City 18th. 19th Cardiff. Hull 20th. Barnsley, wow, I've somehow that's gone for Barnsley to stay up. I actually think Reading will stay up in real life, so I don't know how on earth that's happened, but that is my EFL final league table by the look of it, people. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please do make sure to drop a like on it. That would mean the world. Thank you all for watching, and hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Take care, people. Much love. I'll speak to you soon. See ya.